Hey guys, it's Bonnie. I am here with your monthly tarot. I'm doing this for possible. This is going to be for the month. April of 2021. We will start with. Let's get kind of into it. Go ahead and do this. Let's start with water signs. Start with water signs tonight. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to feel out which card deck I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using soft deck. So let's see what's going on. And then there's been some insane energies lately. And May actually do five. I'm just going to see kind of where it goes because of the there's been some wild energy lately. Just a reminder. I sound like I'm talking to myself or something. Not me on answer or any voices in my head. And Melvin, he just talks in my ear. Well, not technically. Get my earbuds to work. I hope the sound's not too terrible. Hey Jennifer. Hey Kitten. And hey Alicia. Hey. All right. Am I? No, I'm asking. She said it's a question mark. It's like if I am, let me know. Oh, keeper. Okay, should be fixed now. Okay. What is going on for water signs for April? Okay. Water signs being water signs, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's okay. Alicia said it's still echoing. But, okay, Alicia said it's echoing, and then Kitten says it's not. So, different. Okay, now I know how it is. Alrighty. All right. Got some craziness going on. I'm gonna go ahead and get the oracles pulled too. What is going on? For my water signs. More information. Thank you. I took a bath. So I take baths every day. Yeah. I actually brushed my hair though and stuff. Yes, but thank you. All right, here we go. What is going on, water signs? What's going on? Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. Don't. Just give me the one. Just let me know what it is. Okay, this one flipped. Huh. Okay. Making sense here. Alrighty. Now, for my water signs, we kind of got some, spraying some energy, calming spray. All right, so we have a lot of I almost said mental, but it's like we've got a lot of stress, anxiety, and we're looking at things kind of like in the worst case scenario. Hang on just a second. Christopher, please turn that down. I'll ask again. I apologize. We've already gone over that one once. Okay, but we have the Princess of Swords here. Now, Princess of Swords is actually, it's one of our court cards, but there's a little bit of strife going on in here. Now, with the Princess, like, they're ready to battle. Now, this is just kind of, this is like kind of what's going on underlying in your mind. You are ready. It's like you're ready for a fight. You're ready to tackle something that's like, I'm trying not to use the F-bomb, but it might come out. Melvin says, yay. So, but no, something's fucking with your head. I mean, it's like you're just ready for a shit show. The Truce of Swords. So we have the Four of Swords as well. See if I can lean my little short self over. Okay, Four of Swords. It's like we're not getting sleep. This is keeping us up at night. And it's like when I say it, we're getting to it. We're getting to what it might be. Because I feel like it's going to be different things for different, because it is like the water sign. So, it could be something like more on the lines of work or job or something like that for one group of you, or another group of you, it is stress at home or in our personal relationships. So it could be something like that. But the next card that came up is the two. It's the major arcana. It's the Priestess. Oh, I'm not that. I'm still short. Now, we are. It's like they're, and that is. I feel like that's why the Princess of Swords is coming out here. Because you're ready to try to manifest or work with whatever comes at you, and you're ready to kind of roll with the punches. Is kind of what I feel here. Now, is it really bad? Is kind of is in the back of my head. I feel like sometimes just like you're actually almost manifesting it, making it worse than it even is, or like making. My mama used this. It was funny the way she would say it, because she would say the same wrong, but and maybe this is right, but make a mountain out of a molehill, or like but she would say it really funny. But so you're making way more out of this issue than it does. You're putting way more thought. You're giving a little bit more energy than you need to. The next card that comes up, another major, is Death card. All right. So there is a new. It's like you are kind of trying to let. Okay. So you are trying to let. Whatever has been at the back of your mind, you do need. It's like it's something you're ready to let go. You're ready to. Just be over that part of your life. Just like, let's move on. Let's move on. I can't deal with this anymore. So it's okay. Yeah, the Priestess, you're ready to do this fight. You've kind of been keeping you up at night. So yeah, there is something really there. The Priestess is kind of like, you can take this and you can transform it. With the Priestess being there, you can really take it and change it into something else. You use your wisdom, you use your magic, you do whatever it is to manifest something better. You can really, you got control of this if you kind of like don't let the stress of it get to you completely. You really will have to do, I would suggest, meditation. If you are getting overwhelmed by it, do something else to kind of distract you, because you don't need to. It doesn't need to keep playing over and over in your head, because I feel like whatever this is, it will. Next we have the Seven of Cups. Right. So after we release this, like, I feel like there's like it's two different things. Really, one of them, like the first thing that came for a lot of you, it's going to be work, or it's you know, or like maybe even moving, like moving somewhere else, or, you know, you're wanting a change of environment and change of scenery. But the other ones, it is going to be your, like your home life or your love life, whatnot. So we are trying to get things to flow properly to feed, you know, like see it as feeding. I keep the tree of life keeps coming in right there, but it's like you want to feed the roots. You want to make things kind of flow properly. And so with the Seven of Cups, it's a, you know, it's a cup. It's our emotions. It's better balanced emotions. You know, not quite that Ten of Cups or anything, but it is there. And the last card is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, it is something. If you're able to really transform everything, if you are really able to not let the stress get the better of you, it's going to open up. Like, I feel like just all kinds of different opportunities, all different kinds of options where you will feel calmer, better. I'm hearing you'll feel like you're at the right place at the right time instead of always at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I mean? It's going to feel right. It's going to feel balanced. And yes, your sleep will be a lot better, but you do have to kind of take control, because I feel like the anxiety, I keep repeating that, but it is because it's overwhelming. So just kind of try to get on a board and learn to not let it overwhelm you completely, because otherwise you'll be a complete blubbering fool or idiot. You know what I mean? You're just it'll wear you down. Okay, so the next card, your oracle card for water signs, which is quite interesting. Now, it's Yule, which is rebirth. Okay, you waned, now growing like the sun, who's born again, the light is one. With Yule log placed upon the fire, rebirth delivers heart's desire. The magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Like the celebrated midwinter sun, it is time to make your ascent. You are growing stronger, and an excited journey awaits. Yule honors the return of the sun's power, a celebration of its rebirth. Your battle has been won, and you can take your deserved place next to the winning Oak King, who, sorry, I thought I was hearing something. The Oak King, who reigns supreme at Yule over the Holly. Over the Holly King, until they meet again at the solstice of summer. So spruce yourself up, for Yule brings great news of impending rebirth, for a new way of life is just around the corner. Rebirth can come in many forms, such as heading in a new direction, a promotion, a new job, a new perception, empowerment, or enhanced connection with the old ways. Whatever it is you have been asking for comes to pass when Yule arrives. So be expectant and positive as rebirth. So yeah, there we go. It's aligning. So be positive as rebirth accompanies you to the other side, where you will emerge wiser and stronger than ever before. The witch's foresight. Your past is truly behind you. I'm sorry, my lip is trying to. Anyway, your past is truly behind you. The difficulties you endured have made you stronger and wiser. A new way of life beckons. Shine your light brightly. Your wishes and dreams are coming true. Relax in front of a log fire. Well, it's kind of springing out, like, especially here in Texas. So yeah, and I had to do like the bonfire type thing. But yeah, you know what it is. Literally just, it is funny. It just, of course, as usual, it just connected with the other cards. So instead of like over obsessing and letting it get the best of you, be positive. And as a water sign, I can say that there are times that is easier said than done, but it is good advice in almost every case. So try to not be overwhelmed as best you can, I guess. That's the best way of saying that, because it's easier said than done. I get it. All right, so fire signs coming next, because that's what I'm hearing. Hey guys, Patty, and that is Chrissy, Sorsha, Jessica. Hey guys, hope you guys are having a good evening. Jessica and Jessica. Okay. I love it. So no, it's the fire signs are next, and that's funny because I mean that one was like fire. It's coming, so whatever's going on with fire, it's going to be interesting. Start kind of lighting some incense because the energy of the water signs was like a little much. Surprise, surprise. We're lucky. Hello, sick person. I love some of these names. They're great. Yeah, the best I come up with is usually my own name. Wish I was a little whimsical. That's not creative. All right. I'm fire signs. Hermetic. All right, so the Hermetic tarot for the. I don't know why I just cleared the energy in the box while it's closed. It's weird. Making sure I'm getting them all out. There we go. I don't want this to crack. I had that. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting. I'm telling you, I'm picking up a whole different kind of energy right now. You're welcome. Hey, Trisha. It's been a minute since I've heard from Trisha. Okay, the grunting in the background is my dog. I'm not passing gas. Okay, just saying. Jeez, that dog, like literally, my mom has called me before, and the dog starts rolling over and groaning in the background. She's like, Bonnie, who's there? I'm like, it's the dog. Oh my God, I swear. She does not believe me. I'm gonna use some of my belladonna stuff. Oh. Huh. Calm my ass down after water signs. I can say it because I'm water. I feel like I have a little bit more room with that. We've been a little emotional. Okay. Well, there we go. We got something with fire already. Aries, big Aries energy tonight. Emperor. Interesting. Hey, Astra. Fire signs for April 2021. Oh, okay. This is fire signs are acting crazy. All right. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Okay. It's these. Ooh. All right. What is okay? I want to be a fire sign right now. It's just saying. We have got like Queen and King bitch mode this month. It seems like no, you're not taking shit this month. You are literally on top of your game. Hello. Maybe work with somebody water signs this month. Just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Okay. So, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of getting a look at it and see what we got. Okay. I feel like actually the last card is more my shadow card, which is funny. But, makes sense. Okay. I feel like the shadow, so like it's something you have really worked hard on. You've been working hard on like things kind of flowing better. in your whole life, like work, home, relationships, friendships, any and everything. You are literally, you want things to just kind of, you're wanting better results. Like that's kind of like the only thing I'm getting. We've got the Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor. All right, we are, you know, in a lot of the texts, you know, they usually are like, they're at this point, they're struggling, trying to figure out how they're going to, you know, pick up all the pieces. You're done. It's like you're done with that kind of, like, you're tired. You're done with struggling. You're done. And this is good because the Emperor comes in here, the Son of the Morning, and it has that Lucifer type feel to it that very much, like, I'm, you know, looking on the bright side, you kind of like, I got this. And okay, sometimes like the Emperor and, you know, just in terms general can be a little bit of a, commanding person. It can be a person that's a little bit controlling. This is not that energy. I don't feel it at all. It's just like, no, I got this. You know, and you like literally is go gadget. You got like extra arms all of a sudden. It's the things that you normally would let completely overwhelm you, like the water signs just did. I think it's changed an attitude. I feel like you have changed your attitude. You're just like, no, I'm deciding it's not going to be this way anymore, and I'm making it what I want. The Six of Pentacles comes in, and it is a Lord of material success. Because you're doing that, you're looking at a whole different way of thinking, and it is working for you because you have enough to actually even spare. It's like you're fine. You may even have extra to give, like to help others. It can be your time. It could be your advice. It could be money. But yes, because you've kind of gotten yourself in the right way of thinking, it's also manifesting and things are flowing so nicely. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. Whereas before it might, you know, it was felt unfulfilled, but the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like you're learning. I feel like it's like cogs in a machine that are all starting to work properly. Like, it's almost like because of this Emperor attitude, this, you know, you just kind of delegate everybody. Like if you have a house full of kids or whatnot, you're delegating, like, this is your chore, and everybody's just kind of like flowing into, it's like it's like everything's working properly. It's like, don't get that, like if you're a water sign, you probably be thinking, well, it's too good to last. You know, that was kind of like, but don't even let that kind of thinking come across, because it's like, just if it comes to you, it's like, do the mindful meditation. All right, I had that thought, now I'm letting it go. Because this change, this attitude of like, I'm not tired of it, is working for you. The Queen of Pentacles. Man, you're like, this is actually financially. So you are going to feel, it could, I mean, and I feel like for a lot of you, it is going to be like money. I feel like it will actually be, you know, you could get promoted. You could get a better job offer, or like, if you're trying to sell, I don't know where I'm hearing this, for those of you that might be trying to sell a home, I feel like that's going to work for you. It's like, honestly, even like the energy before, when people would come, if you're trying to sell a house, and they would come in your house and look and stuff, literally they're picking up on energy, and they probably just weren't feeling it. Whatever they do when they walk into the doors of the home now, it's like they're going to even be more influenced to buy it, because it's like, it's just a good energy feel. So this Queen of Pentacles, and the last card is, did I show that? I don't know if I did. The Queen of Pentacles here. All right, she has got, like, it's funny because the Emperor's right underneath it. So this Queen of Pentacles and this Emperor, it's like they're working together to get shit done, and it's working. The sun is always something brighter coming on. It's a beauty. The sun here is, I feel like with it being like at the end, it's like endless opportunities, because it's worked so well, and I think it's only going to motivate you. Like, you might even be kind of like, do not bring that attitude in the house, but that's okay, because it's whatever this new system is that you have worked and honed down. It's keep up with it. Do not change it because I'm jealous. You know, it's an amazing. I love the energy of this one. So whatever you're doing, keep it up. So let's see what we got when it comes to oracle cards for fire signs. Oh, good, Jessica. That's awesome. I mean, I'm jealous. This is awesome energy. Yay. Yay, kitten. Are you a fire sign too? I forget. I can remember some of you guys, but we fire signs live from stress. Well, it's like literally you're like, that's what's funny, and Angie, it's like you're like done with that shit. And whatever you're doing, like if you're doing like the ritual work, or if you're just doing more meditation, it's awesome. And maybe you can just like put it in the notes, whatever it is you end up doing to give us stressed out people over here a little advice. What do we got for the fire signs for this month of April? What more do we need to know? Oh. Suspense. Sorry. Trying to get to it. I wish I could do a drum roll while I'm looking for it. Yay! Okay, Melvin said he'll add it for me. He probably is just getting my hopes up. Hearth. And it is homecoming. Sorry. There we go. I need to put a stopper on one of these legs. It just decides to slide right back. Okay, Hearth, homecoming. It is time to do something for you. Stop racing around. Don't do the do. Return to that which you know best. Enjoy some warmth and well-earned rest. The magic is worked. The magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be there it is done. You've heard the phrase, home is where the heart is, right? Well, certainly rings true for you at this moment in time. The hearth calls you back to the bosom of your family. Get in them bosoms. Sorry. I'm like literally a 12-year-old boy, I think. Yeah, sometimes. So yeah, get back to the bosoms of your family to return to the center of what really is important. To remember where your loyalties lie. This is a vital time right now for you to enjoy some home comforts where you can relax and be the real you. You're done with the pretense and keeping up with others for appearance's sake. Like I said, you're done. You're over it. It's all been rather fast-paced for you, and it's time to slow things down and take it easy. Hearth invites you to return back to basics for a while, where you can rest in the warmth and sup some nourishing soup. Sup some nourishing. Sorry. Here within your very own space, you can review your priorities and maybe rework the schedule of yours. But for now, curl up and focus on some peace and well-being. Welcome home. Ooh, I get chills. That is awesome, because it is. It's like you're literally. I feel like this is almost where you're outlining what this energy of just fuck it. I'm not doing where I'm stressed out all the time anymore. Cannot. You're in need of some good old-fashioned nurturing right now. Focus your priorities on home life for a while. A family gathering is on the cards. Take some time out to rest. The dog is a fire sign, evidently. Actually, I think he's Cancer. But yeah, it was not me. I did not pass gas. Just saying. All right. Focus on your priorities and home life for a while. A family gathering is on the cards. Take some time out to rest and heal. Revel in some more family time. Hey, Hey. Okay, so take some time out to rest and heal. Revel in some more family time. You need to revalue your priorities. Enjoy some home cooking. Hey, EA, I think you're a fire sign. You guys have got it made this month. Y'all are, God, I'm jealous. Kind of done with out with the old attitudes. You're like, I'm not focusing on that bullshit no more. Moving on. I love it. Kind of jealous. A lot. Because over here, the water signs are all like falling apart as usual. We're just feely people. Ask a Scorpio. We're great people. You're Pisces? Oh, wow, we're falling freaking apart this month. Like, are you Pisces? Okay. God. Yeah. We're having a lot. I think it's a lot because I was picking up on like I think at least 3 different people I know last night. It was a little bit overwhelming. So yeah. What? There's oh my mouse. Squeak squeak. Yeah. Well, help us. Like yeah. The I, I'm not talking to myself again, just for anybody that's come in, because I am Melvin's talking in my ear. So we think. Okay, we are doing air signs next. Then yeah, I think air.
Yeah, so you guys can know Bonnie isn't crazy. It's just me yapping in her ear. I'm just one of her many voices, so we're all good there.
I call this one Melvin. Or what? Hold on. What is the alien? Hold on. The foot. Oh my gosh. Melvin has this a really interesting sense of humor.
It is
He's got
I,
hair.
Bob. I like the feet. Can I have your feet? I would like to kiss and lick the feet. Arr. Oh, yes.
My,
That is it. Ah, it drives me wild.
we're okay over here. We're just living our life. Okay. So yeah, air signs are next, and we're gonna use Morgan Greer. What is going on for Morgan Greer? What is going on for our air signs for the month of April 2021? What is going on for you guys? Oh no, don't. I'm already kind of getting this like weird energy like this. Might be having, if you're with a water sign, you are probably having a hard time grounding yourself. That could be that. Because it's literally, I kind of feel like out of whack, off balance. All right, what do we have? Do we have any air signs in here right now? The Geminis, the Aquariuses, and the okay, well, you just beat y'all beat the water signs, so now I'll feel for that. And what is the other air sign? My goodness. Oh, Libras. My goodness. I'm sorry. Like, I love this because just it's cute. Melvin is no, he's not an air. Y'all are well, you might be being affected because this stuff. Do I need this? Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna leave it in reverse. It's the only one. Hey, hey guys. Everybody else that's come in. No, yeah, Angie, yeah, I passed gas. Oh, no, it was really the dog. It really was. Dude. But he always lays like right where you can't. So we've got some like kind of, this is where the energy was coming from, the Seven of Swords, trying to make out like a thief in the night. Oh my. I'm just going to say it. So, like, are y'all being sneaky or like, I feel like you may be feeling like you've done something and, you know, kind of like regretting it. It is, I always tease, it's kind of like this bandit, thief, or cheaty type energy when it comes with it. The Seven of Swords. It's like they're picking up, carrying them, and trying to like sneak away, or it's a heavy load, first of all, but you're leaving some. It's interesting. You're leaving some swords behind it, so you're. Okay. I'm sorry. This is just interesting. Okay. So whatever it is, it's kind. I feel like it's something you've done, or feel like it's a mistake you feel like you've made. It is laying heavy at in the back of your head. And it's something that you probably, it's like you're having a hard time focusing, or like if you're at work, you're thinking about this thing. It's like, I feel like it's a mistake or a bad choice, or you didn't handle something properly. Okay. This next card is the Ten of Wands. You are trying to grab it up and carry it, and like, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like you're trying, you know, because it's laying so heavy, I feel like whether if it's guilt or just you just don't want to feel bad about this anymore, you try to go and pick it up, all the pieces, and you try to feel like you're trying to make amends, or like make up for whatever this bad slip and thought, whatever it is. I feel like that I feel like it was a bad choice. Is kind of the main thing. Is a bad, you know, like you reacted wrong or something. But you do try to like at least own up to it, and you know, pick up all the pieces and all this, the heaviness that you've left behind. This, you know, all this shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of like just this, because you've left. I feel like it's impacted others, and so you're trying to pick up the pieces and make things right. Okay. Because it is binding you down. We have the Eight of Swords here too. So we have the 7 and the 8. It's like we're moving right along. Now, this is really, when I say this is really cute, the next card is the Page of Swords. Does he not look a little bit intimidated? It's like, okay, I'm not the knight, but I am willing to go, and yeah, that's a lot of, like, you know what I mean? He's holding this sword, but it's like, does this little dude like really know how to use it? What is he gonna do with it? Like I literally, like, I'm looking over there at my size. You know what I mean? Like, they're just, do you really know how to do that? Do you know how you're going to go in and handle this battle? I want to say to this page, you really need to kind of knight up. You need to go get your armor. We're needing the knight, not the page, but it is a step in the right direction. You're just a little bit, you don't know how you're going to go about it. The page is kind of like that youthful, that it's almost not, well, I'm hearing immature, so it's almost that immature. You're wanting to handle it properly. You're not wanting to, okay, this is what it is. You're not wanting to do it in an immature way. So I suggest, even though the knight didn't show up, I feel like you do need to put on your armor and just be fearless. The next card like really amplifies that to me. The Strength card. I love it how she is dropping it. Okay. Soft, like she's like basically in this one, I love it because instead of just like reaching down into the lion's mouth, right? And like some of the other cards will depict it. She's really like, she's taking time to get and gain the lion's trust. You know, she's not just going to go in there like all too quick, not thinking about it, and then put her hand. No, she is literally gaining its trust before she does that. So strength. I would say kind of like, this is going to go back to like think positive. Like if you have to, you know that this is the right way. You know you're doing the right thing because they really truly do. While you, after this is all said and done, there is going to be a feel like, okay, it's going to have a nostalgia. There's going to be something that is going to, like, and it was in reverse. It was in reverse. Now, this card in general, I'm going to explain that this way. It's a nostalgic feeling. It is something that kind of, it's like it'll remind you of, like, you know, it could remind you of your first kiss or that time in school or this, you know, it's going to have a really good, warm feeling of a good time in your youth. Like, because a lot of us have not always had the easiest time in our youth, but this is going to be a really nice, nostalgic feeling. However, being in reverse, all I feel that is implying is that it's going to take a bit to get there. Toby, I am alive. My teenager comes slamming through. What?
Did you order food?
I made hot dogs. I tried to tell you.
Love you.
Teenager. Food is in there if you need it. Go grab it. You know, one day I'm gonna turn he was twerking. To swear. He was twerking. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of catching up, y'all. You guys are like, I love that she's doing Reiki. Hey, like, you may have, like, I know some people, I've been needing some Reiki, I think. You know, one thing that I have realized recently, I'm fixing to do air signs, their oracle card too. Reiki works really well, and some people know this. Like when I had to go on the haunted investigation recently, because one of the spirits came up. Like Reiki is something you can do. Like it doesn't make them leave. You know, like some people were like, oh, it clears that house of that spirit. Not necessarily. It's not exactly like that, but you can actually help heal some of their traumas through Reiki, which is interesting. I love it because sometimes, like going through those, like this last one, she came and visited me, and I didn't even tell my kid about it. But like the kid, like my son was laying in bed, and he literally heard, and he was like, "Mama," he comes running, jumps in my bed, covers up his head. He's like, somebody just whispered, "Hey," in my ear. I was like, oh God. So yeah, I had a friend help me with the Reiki and doing Reiki for her, for the spirit, and that has chilled things out a bit. Oh yeah, Melvin, was reminding me to tell you guys, if you haven't yet, when we did that discussion, like a couple weeks ago, about but we were talking about that investigation I did. I don't know. I have a lot of this stuff from Belladonna Botanicals back here, and it was really right. You can't really see it from the way at the angle of the camera right now, but there was this weird, it wasn't even an orb really. It looked like incense smoke, but just poof of it, like right behind my head, and there was no incense back there. So yeah, check that out. Melvin has that posted on his, on their YouTube, Unexplained. But it was quite interesting because, and he slowed it down because I had literally just got a chill, and I was telling, I got a chill. And that's when Melvin like literally went, what? And he like, it literally kind of took him by surprise. And let's just be honest, Melvin he does not notice things like that normally. And for him to notice that, and I had to play it back like twice before I saw it. That's twice before I saw it. Okay. I'm going to do the 2 because I guess, like, for whatever reason, air signs need the 2 oracle. All right, first one is, and this one is standing out, magic circle, protection. Caution, stop. Caution, stop. That it is time to warn, and now step into a circle drawn. Protection used both night and day. Keep you safe, sends harm away. The magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Magic circle appears when caution is advised. This message comes as a warning where someone is being untrue. Okay. Don't be fooled by appearances or sly words that are formed to lure you in. Withdraw before it is too late. Protection is your greatest ally and calls you to take preventative measures to ensure safety. It is the witch's responsibility to put protection in place whenever magical work is performed. In fact, it is a good practice to protect yourself every day, whether you are consciously working with spirit or not. Drawing a circle around you, whether physically with salt or chalk, in the mind's eye, it is a strong form of protection. It can protect you against unwanted energies directed by other people. That is always, to me, that's the most important. Because a person, like, it's like an untamed mind is a very scary thing at times, you know, especially when you piss somebody off. It can protect you against unwanted energies from other people, such as psychic attacks, negative thought forms, and from locations such as old buildings. You are not in immediate danger right now, but need to be in a place of awareness to take necessary steps of prevention, which is foresight. Improve your protection. Intense focus and intention are needed when concentrating on protection. Keep thoughts and ideas to yourself. Okay, so if you have not already made that bad decision, I feel like this is a hey. If you have not made it, or if you feel like you said too much, I feel like you can actually pick up the pieces. If you've said something, but it's kind of not gotten to, like, where this is making sense and kind of lining up here. So, yeah, just be aware. Do not trust simply on face value. Learn and practice through protection techniques. You are protected from all harm. All right, the next one for you guys, and for whatever reason, because you guys got 2 special guys. Special. All right, I'm sorry, my alphabet. I'm like trying to do the alphabet in my head and look this up. Oh my gosh, the intensification. Litha. Litha. Sorry. It even sounds worse with my Texas twang. Intensification. Hey guys, Jude, Toby, do not smother him. No, well, no, you heard the and I heard it stifle. I know, I still am a big sister. I am a good, sweet, big sister. I was awful. I was awful. Okay, so in all that you do and all that is done, bringer of life and midsummer sun, intensifies and gifts you strength to claim your power at any length. The magic is work with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. The intensification of the full sun at Litha shines upon you as you step up to the next level. This is a time of focused development and determination as you gain strength and reclaim your inner resolve. Dare to explore every avenue before you and do the unexpected. A new way and words. Hold on, guys.
Well, Bonnie has gone to layeth thee smacketh down. So while she's away, I am here. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well, and thank you for joining us for this monthly tarot of for April 2021. Oh boy, and she's back, so I will now shush.
Look, he knows it. He goes in there and starts with his brother.
Maybe I did.
Yes. My mom voice. No, I have actually. My mom voice has its different ones. This one, the one that, because he's so much like me, I'm afraid that it reminds me of Is it Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? Get over here. I did it before and said it before, and then I started laughing because it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned to sound like Scorpion, but it is what it is, and it worked. I didn't have to even like whip out a thing. I don't know what those are, but they were. I want one. I think he's a badass. Okay, so it says, dare to explore every avenue before you and do the unexpected. A new gateway has opened, and you may find that you leave others behind as your unwavering dedication leads you away. Fear not that the light of the sun will highlight the path of unfamiliar territory and borrow, if you will, the sun's strength and warmth as you embrace these times of steady focus and concentrations. Diversions may tempt you along the way. You may feel blind for a while as you stumble upon the unknown, but try to remember that these are merely tests of your commitment. The sun gods shine favorably on you and remind you that the answer to prayer and the outcome of spells happen in mysterious ways. Trust the great mystery. What you have been waiting for comes into fruition during this summer months. It's funny because, well, it's like it's a buildup with this reading. Okay. With the next few months, shine brightly. Don't give away your personal power. Move forward fearlessly and call on the strength of the sun gods to break through. So, yeah, I feel like it is. If you haven't already, whatever choices is that you feel like you've messed up, or if it's just a choice that you haven't made yet and it's kind of weighing on you, be very, very careful. Pay close attention to others' intentions, especially where others are involved. You say hi.
Hi. I say bye.
Teenagers. What felt like me the reading? Okay, I'm making sure. No, there is interesting here with you guys because it's okay. So it's not like overthinking things in the way that a lot of water signs do because we're being a water sign, we're emotional beings. But I mean, I love being a water sign. I wouldn't change it. I mean, I know that I kind of might be a little bit up in my feels at times, but we have our strengths too. But it's not as anxiety driven as perhaps the water signs. But the air signs have a little bit of, there's something that's coming at them, and just be prepared how you're going to. That's the thing that's grunting. See, I wasn't passing gas. That's the thing. Oh yeah, go eat something so you can make some more gas so that I can get blamed. I'll tell him hello, Sorsha. Yes. Most of my friends have met that title. Yes. Because they're up my booty and, well, whatever. So we are going to do Earth signs. Sorry, what am I getting from them? Let's see here. It's a very weird. It's not quite nervous. but it's a lot. There's a lot of energy going on with Earth signs right now. What's going on with you guys? Oh, this is going to be for Earth signs for April 2021. And sometimes for me, like there have been like if you depending on if your moon sign, it's honestly with the full reading, there is going to be one that you know is talking to you. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. Something big. I wish I could get more and just like more insight on it just from the spirits I work with, but it's very quiet. Or yeah, I feel like maybe you're working on something big. So, I almost wanted to say scheming, but it's, well, okay. That one didn't come. Angie still thinks I, yes, it's okay. Okay, well there's kind of part of that energy I'm feeling. Yeah, project. There is something you guys are working on, project or an idea. It's big. It's really big. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to feel this. I'll go ahead and pull it. Oracle too. If it looks weird, because some people are not. I knock on the cards. It just kind of clears the card from the previous energy. So, like, we don't want to leave any of that air energy on Earth signs. If that makes sense. A lot of thinking, like you're planning ahead, way planning ahead. Like, so I feel like a lot of, like, there's going to be a lot of Earth signs coming up with projects, or they're having, like, maybe even doing, what's it called, like, collaborating with somebody for, like, working on something big. Something that I feel like is going to literally, like, it's something you have planned so that it will change your life, and it may even help others in the long run as well. And, okay, like, if it's something you've worked on before, okay, this has not happened before, but you're like, okay, evidently I'm going to have to, it's like, I feel like before it was almost like you thought things would just happen or fall into place, but no, you know that you have to, like, put some time and dedication into whatever this is. So you're like, I feel it's like I keep seeing somebody like jotting down ideas and like if it was a football game, like it would be the next plays, or the plays, like, let's plan out plays for this game that we're coming up. We're wanting to kick ass, and this is how we're going to do it. That's just the kind of energy I'm getting. Also, that being said, I also feel like because there is a lot of focus on whatever this is, make sure not to, and I don't like to say the word neglect, but the word is in my head, like your partners or your kid, like, make sure that other things don't get neglected because of this hardcore focus. Okay. Here we go. So the first card I got is the Page of Pentacles. Literally, I feel like, well, okay. I'm going to go with the shadow. This shadow card stood out because, you know, it's like one of I was a kid that watched a lot of Sesame Street. It's like one of these things don't belong here. One of these things, I can't remember the song completely, but there was a song. But this is the one card that stood out to me. So I feel that this is more of the shadow card than anything. This is the Five of Pentacles. Now, whereas in some decks, and this is just to let you know, Crystal Vision's Tarot deck. But in some decks, this is almost like, I always feel like it's more of a despair or trying to, you know, find a safe haven somewhere because you don't feel grounded, you don't feel secure, you're wanting to that. But these two have each other. So they're leaning and holding on to each other for support, which I like this energy, okay? But this is kind of like you were wanting to get past that is what I feel. So in order to do that, it's kind of like your focus is I feel like this is a meditation card for whatever reason, the Page of Pentacles, because you were trying to come up with ideas and a plan. And she has her, it's not an oud, but it is like a little, God, I can't remember what that particular instrument, but literally she's up in the tree. She's got a very fae-like feel, very mesmerizing. And I feel like I almost hear this music too, where she's just almost like, I wouldn't say possessed, like in a bad way, but like literally, for some of you guys, it will be like you are taking time to actually let it and whatever energy you're working with, like, come within you, because it's not, the other way is not working. It's not giving the plan for this idea that you want. So the meditation and whether you're channeling or like invoking or evoking them, this is where I feel like this is where this inspiration is gonna boom. Okay. And whatever it is that you might be working, I'm feeling I do not know what this might mean for some of you, but there's a green, the color green. So if it's if you do not know what energy to work with, and you're like, what I'm hearing is green. So because everybody walks different paths in a lot of ways, a lot of times, whichever path it is, if it's green, or if the first thing you think of when I say the word green, then go with that one, because I feel like, yeah, the green energy, that's what you need to pull into. And maybe it's, and it's oddly enough, there you go, there's money involved, and so like, things will flow towards you. The Ace of Wands comes right after that. And I love this. The Ace of Wands, this, look at the glow of the red. Like, this is very interesting, this reading right here, especially for earth signs who are usually so grounded. It's almost like a humming energy. It's like once you get that moment to where you learn, where you channel this, this energy so that you can get past, it's almost like, okay, before you've had writer's block, it gets you past that to where you can channel the energy correctly. And the idea will be there, and it will be clear as day, this Ace of Wands, and it's going to have this humming, right? The next card is the Hanged Man. Okay, and this is not, and it's also like, look, this is not a panicky, some of the Hanged Man, he looks like, well, okay, there's the inversion tables, first of all, too, that you can actually, hi baby, they're good for, they're good for you, but he's almost like, this is almost, again, here we have, I feel like this has kind of got that meditative feel to it too. Instead of, being a hangman, it's like literally letting everything go. So the idea is the Hermit card comes next. So you had two major. flickering. I might have breathed on it. She almost looks like she's wearing a shroud. You can tell. It's kind of got, even though it's not like the death card, but it has that transformation feel to it. This is, okay, now it makes sense. Because earth signs get very, very grounded, and this is probably not a very natural way for them to go about things. So, trying a whole new way, and it might be something, maybe working with an energy that you've never worked with before. And it's just not something you'd ever planned on. But because you're letting, you know, you like, it's like you really meditated. You really feel like this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kind of go in this whatever, this opposite direction or this opposite way of dealing with something. But the Nine of Wands, it's like, so after you've done all this and this idea and it starts kind of flowing, the Nine of Wands means like she is sitting up and resting. You know, I feel like this is like after a long journey that's over, or like let's say that, you know, you're like, let's say the whole kingdom is, you know, traveling and moving and relocating. They sit up on the hill and she is up there. I feel like looking at the change that is taking place, and it's almost that sigh and that breath, that sigh of relief. So even if, like I said, it feels so awkward, like I feel like, oh, this is not how I want to do it. But I think there are signs that get this message. I think that they know it has to be done this way, even though it's not the way they normally would handle it. It's so different to them. But it's like, don't talk about it, be about it. And we're fixing to get that here in a second, because this other card actually is very, very interesting the way it works with this. But the oracle card is Wand. So I pull it up, and the main focus is intention. Sounds easy to a lot of us, right? But like I'm teasing Melvin right here, but to a Taurus, to the very, very stubborn earth signs, that just like they're so grounded, it's like, why change? But sometimes it has to be done. The Wands, no use to them or thee if the witch can't really see. Intention sets the outcome true. Power enhanced will come to you. The magic is worked with harm to none. So let it be there. It is done. You're making things too difficult. Instead of looking at what everyone else is doing, hone in your own talents. There's no point in comparing yourself to others and worrying that you aren't as good. The path you walk is yours alone. The intentions in your heart and mind lead the way. Wave your wand and allow the magic to unveil the criticism that cloaks your senses. Let magic shower over you and see through the eyes of the wisdom keeper. The ability to concentrate fully on your intention without interruption is the single most important faculty of which can achieve in order to assure that the intended magical outcome. Practice this art so that you can use your wand with the utmost clear intention and focused concentration. By doing so, you will eventually find that most of your magical work is completed before you even begin, which is foresight. Decide what it is you really want. Make your intentions clear. Focus on your visions. Practice concentration. Make a decision and focus on the outcome you desire. Craft your own wand. Use intentions with harm to none. Beware of the intentions of others. And that part, you know, sometimes you have to do what you have to. But no, seriously though, it is the intention. It is this concentration, meditation type feel. Like I said, I feel like you have to let go of like rules, order. certain applications that you've used before. Yeah, see, it's like, yeah, sometimes you have to step. Okay, EA is like the fucking king of stepping outside the box. So we're thinking, you know what? Everybody's done this before. I am going to do something so different, but it is going to impact the fuck out of everybody. So I love this. With our signs, it can be a little difficult because they are, all the signs, they're so grounded, right? Most of us really want that. However, if you think about it, sometimes being grounded can be almost, you know what I mean? You don't want to be, okay, so like a water sign doesn't want to be too watery. We don't want our signs too grounded. Air, you have to learn balance and how to kind of make things flow better. I am really interested in what you guys are fucking fixing to come out with, because like, it's almost like it's not a way I normally feel. I just don't feel like, oh, this is kind of overwhelming. But it is for you guys. One thing I really can't get across clear good enough right now is meditate. Even if you don't normally take the time out to, because it's going to help, like the Oracle said, it will help you to refocus and actually calm your mind, and that way, if it is like working with an whether it be demon or goddess or whatnot, I feel like your connection to them will be beyond clear. If it's something that you're doubting doing, but it keeps coming across your mind, you need to go ahead and trust it. The things that you normally wouldn't do, don't, just try not to apply all the old rules right now, because like the energy of the shadow card, it's like, it's not working. It wasn't working, so you're ready for something new, and you just want to go out there and do it. So get the fucking shit done, man. So yeah. If anybody would like me to do, I can pull an oracle apart or a couple of cards. He's gonna jump in.
Okay, so again, thank you all for coming and joining us with Bonnie's Monthly Tarot. Just a quick announcement before she goes to a couple of personal pools, and that is, we passed 300 subscribers. Yay! So that means that Angie and I will be announcing something very special, so stay tuned for that. Also, we have an Unexplained Possibilities podcast coming up on April 19th. It will be at 6 p.m. PST, and it is Ladies' Night. So, basically, I might just give the announcement saying, hello, welcome to Unexplained Possibilities, but I will not be hosting. Niema will be taking over hosting duties. Bonnie will be with us. Who else? Jennifer. Angie's going to be with us. And I think, unless something changes, Jennifer, I'm going to butcher your last name, Vatsa, is going to be with us. So, you guys want to tune in for that. Again, it is Ladies' Night. April 19th, 6 p.m. PST. Do not miss it. Also, a new Fool's Journey will be going up sometime next week that will help you learn tarot. And I think it is also time to put up a new Too Crazy to Believe. So, with all that said, Bonnie, take over.
Yes. Okay. So, I got some actual other readings that I'm going to be doing for a couple people. Yes, I did, I think. Or did you told, hold on, you said 16. Hold on. 19. You know you're not supposed to give me responsibilities. Just kidding. Would you stop breathing so loud? Hang on, I'm going to get him some water. He's acting dramatic. I'll be right there. Wait, Melvin, take over for a second.
Well, apparently I'm back taking over, but yeah, it's supposed to be April 19th, and I'm hoping Bonnie told you, because if she didn't, I'm going to give her a death glare. But if not, then we can always change the date. It's not too late for that if you can't do April 19th. But anyway, hi, I'm Melvin. I'm here. So it's
You're
quite
just funny.
what I'm just saying. Anyway, it's
No, I heard. Hi. I mean, you need to be doing movie phone. Like, well, I don't know if ever anybody like. Well, a lot of you guys might remember movie phone. Hi, I was for movie phone.
yeah.
That's all you kind of remind me.
Oh wow, why is this glitching out? Huh. There we go.
What's glitching?
Oh, just the screen. But yeah, April 19th, and hi, I'm Mr. Movie Phone. If you know the movie you'd like to see, press 1. You know. So, I miss Mr. Movie Phone.
I had a friend that actually used to do the movie phone voice for, I can't remember what. It was like a Dallas theater, but I was like, so we worked in a call center together, but please do the voice.
April 19th, we are supposed to have a podcast, which will be live on, well, our YouTube channel, Unexplained Possibilities.
And I'm going to give him, he's really loud. So Patty, if you have any questions in particular, I'm going to take a few before I sign off, because I do have a couple personal readings that I'm doing for a few people. But I will be more than happy to get a couple of you guys. So, I got Patty, so if you have any questions in particular.
Also, remember, guys, you are supposed to come with chocolate and blood for Bonnie. That is the only way and she's going to do this. So if you don't have payment for, the chocolate and blood.
Self-sacrifices.
So keep that in mind.
There are going to be there will be people around, like if anybody in my town watches this, they will believe the blood part. But I'm not saying, what are you doing? Get down. No. Oh, he is so naughty. No. Did you just eat my hot dog? You motherfucker. Sorry. Well, he likes hot dogs. Yay, child sacrifice! So high. Woo! Yay! Yeah. Yeah, that gets you in trouble in little towns like this, does it not? And I am gonna smoke because this is like. You're so bossy. All right. Okay, what's your question, Miss Patty? Ooh, love. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna pull out my, the Romance Angels or cards. Let me keep that. I'm hearing fruit. I need to do 3. Okay. Okay, I'm getting something here already. Yeah, you don't eat scruff food down like that, and then, yeah, makes you tummy feels bad. Huskies are interesting little sweethearts. Overseas is going to work out, or will it bomb? And okay, and that is the fire. I'm trying to think, what was the fire sign? Hello, fire sign's a girl. You're fire sign. Fire sign. Shit was looking great, but I will pull. Okay, interesting, because I was kind of like, okay, so I do not. Okay, so Patty, if you are already in a relationship, I keep feeling, I heard before I even got a card to come out, I've heard like new, like it's something. So it's if you already are in a relationship, there is going to be like this. It's going to have like a new feeling. And this is interesting. So this person, okay, so yes, give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. So, like I said, I did hear like there's going to feel like if you're already in a relationship, it's almost like it's going to be rebirth, like change, almost like it's going to feel like a new relationship. Okay, but like when it says give your relationship a chance, I feel like honestly it comes with this card too. Love yourself more. Like you are literally I feel, okay, questioning, or am I like, I don't know. I feel like you kind of like are a little hard on yourself. Super hypercritical, or like, let's say somebody gives you a compliment, you don't want, you know what I mean? It's deserved, is first of all, is what I want to let you know. Okay? Learn to accept compliments and stuff. I feel like this pressure. Okay, let me check. There is a lot of, some self-love needs to be applied here. So what's funny is when it comes to learning to love yourself, learning to see all of the great things about you. I feel like you're one of those people, you could check mark all the bad things off about you, or your own insecurities or whatnot. Fuck that shit. Get it out the door. Because I feel like you don't, like, honestly, if there were scales, I'm like, okay, like, she's like this heavy, like, all the insecurities are down here because you find all these, but it's like nobody else sees those. Like, they're honestly, I feel like they're almost non-existent. Stop. Okay, she said, yes, stop that shit, okay? You have got to learn to love yourself. It says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? I have one of my favorite, okay, you know how you'll have those relationships that, you know, they don't work out, but like this person, it was a Pisces, my Pisces, he, you know, the timing just wasn't right for him. Like, so he was my tattoo artist too. He was an amazing person. I learned so much from that relationship. But one of the things that I learned a long time ago, especially with him being a tattoo artist, right? And I'm seeing these beautiful women he's tattooing, and on body parts, I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? So insecurity, hello. It would literally wreak havoc on every insecurity I had at that time. And I remember one of the things he told me. He says, I don't care if some woman walks in and she weighs 400 pounds. If she walks in owning the joint and she, like, you know, with this attitude of look at me, demand, like, it's something about that. And he was fucking right. He's like, you cannot help but turn your head and look at her, and there's something you're going to be drawn about. And it's so funny because I do not understand why there's so many in society that do not see all this badass shit about him. Like, I have a lot of friends that are badass, and I definitely try to remind them all the time. And I know that sometimes their past relationships even are fucking up bringing it home. Sometimes that's a big one, all right? Manipulation, things that you're taught as children, or, you know, even our religions and things will overweigh it. Reprogram your brain. Magic. And it's really interesting because, like, magic and science, they can work so beautifully together. Like, it's reprogramming your mindset, okay? Instead of, well, I was told that this is ugly about me, or that I need to lose 10 pounds. Well, who told you that? And where did you get this idea, first off, okay? This is how you kind of have to do that. It's like, okay, well, why did they say it? You know, because, well, that's how they think, but other people accept me. And so realize that what they said, this is where that whole fucking over insecurity about this 10 pounds or whatever it is, it's actually birthed from this fucking asshole. He was long gone, you know what I mean? So let it go. Let that get rid of that shit. And he said, and the last part is keep an open mind. So it says your soulmate may differ than your usual type and expectation. So I feel like if you haven't already met this person, I feel like you've met them, but okay, here we go. This is it. Okay, like I feel like, okay, your insecurities are telling you that they're like, I think this person has tried to get your attention, but you passed it off because of the insecurities. They said you gotta get rid of that so you'll know that he's flirting with you, first of all. But he's going to be different. Okay, he is not your norm type. I don't know why I'm hearing this. He's not the type you normally take home to mama. I don't know what that means, but like, so if you always dated the nice guy, the good guy, the cute, like the clean cut guy, because the Melvins, like Melvin just said, the Melvins, yes, the Melvins, the very, very straight edged and normal people, but this person's going to be way different. So this, I literally am hearing like not the type you'd normally take home to mom, but like but this is like your person. So yeah, of course you'll end up taking them home to family and meet them, but it will be a little nerve wracking, I'm sure, because they're a different type than you're used to. They're a different type, but it's honestly that it's going to, their weaknesses are going to, like, it's going to balance each other out. You know, his strengths will help you with your weaknesses and vice versa. And it is literally just going to, once you kind of like get past the overthinking process of the insecurities and realize that this person is really interested and really cares and stuff, you're so dramatic. It's going to flow. And okay, here, like, don't let the whole "it's too good to be true" get in your fucking head. Like, and this is why I keep mentioning mine. Like, the energy late this month has been kind of whack. But it's like why the mindful meditation is very, very a great thing at times, because it's like accepting the fucking thought that just like you're trying to meditate, and then something like that fucking asshole at work kind of pops in your head. All right, that happened, and just let it go. You don't try to force it back out because it come across your mind and you're like, oh no, I'm supposed to be meditating. Well, then that's kind of like pointless. Let it just keep going. Like, let the thought come, let it go. Acknowledge it and let it go. Once you learn to get into that form of meditation, it literally will kind of help calm you. I have a couple. My one of my good friends, Stan, I love her. That is one of the hardest for her to do. I'm like, when you are able to do that, it helps you. If you're one of those people that are always worried about what other people think, it's kind of what helped me my give a fucks have been gone for a long time. It's, you know what I mean? I'm who I am, and I'm unapologetic about it. I am not going to live in this box or this, like, I did for a long, long time. I was considered a goody two shoes. I literally was a goody two shoes, and my mom, like, I was my mom's little doll that she could, dress the way she wanted. And then when I said no, that none of who I had was dressed up to be was who I was. And it was really hard for everybody at first when I was like, no, I can't handle this. I feel so sheltered. And I feel like I do not want to leave this life completely miserable and never let myself go and be who I am. And so, like, I gave up. Fuck that shit. And a long time ago. And I loved it. So I never went back. You know what I mean? And there's times I probably need a few fucks to give, but, I'm okay with that. Awesome, Patty. Awesome. Glad. So we've got NGK and Alicia, right? Is there anybody else? No? I froze. No? I froze. Okay. I'm trying to think which cards. Okay, Angie. I'm going back to thought. Interestingly enough, this deck has come quite often the last few days, though, too, which is funny because it's Melvin knows me. Like, my go-to or my crystal Visions Tarot and my Morgan Greer. It depends. It sometimes depends. Now, I do like my Hermetic and different ones, but I think that's all. It depends on the reading, on what I'm reading. But this one's pretty clear. I need to do this one. You're very welcome, Miss Patty. Thank you. So yeah. Melvin, I'm pretty sure, can tell you all the things that are awesome about you. So if you need to make her a list, Melvin, get on that so that she can start trying to put more on this good side of the list than on the negative, and then get on to her with the negative ones. Like, and seriously though, when you're writing down these negative thoughts about yourself, try to remember where they're coming from, and that's how you like reprogram. One more shuffle. Okay, Angie. Okay, first thing I'm hearing, Angie, is what are you waiting for? Yeah, I knew I had it. The Priestess card came. Like, you can fucking, like, this is that manifestation. This is like the High Priestess. It's, you know what I mean? Like, she gets. No, it's not like even, okay. She creates it. I mean, like, creator and magician and everything all in one. Like, no. I want him to pop. Y'all know how I shuffle. Shit gets real. Yeah, it is real. I feel like that's why this card is that kind of. Nope. I think this is just. Don't be okay now. Something's fucking with me here, flying around. I think that's cute. Now we go. Here we go. Sorry. I don't mean to like do the suspicion. That was really dramatic. Okay, I'm sorry. You trying to say something? Flicker? If you want to say something, can you give me like a flicker or something? Yeah or no? I need better than that. Flicker, don't wiggle. So first card is the Priestess, right? And now that you decided to do it, it's like you were going steady, going hardcore. That is the Knight of Swords. Like, but that is, it's like, that is some, like, okay. You know, and a lot of the decks, they're kind of like just charging, marching in. He's actually like charged. He's already got his sword out, and he is ready to fucking be fierce and fuck shit up, and nothing is going to get in his way. So yeah, I think the answer, I think, is that you got your answer yet? Because the last one is Queen of Discs. But there's something with this. I don't know. She is quite interesting. I love the horns. Yeah. And she's sitting back, looking over her accomplishments, is what this is. So, yeah? Yeah, I guess, huh? Question mark? What you think? What's it sound like to you? I think yes. Yeah, I love it when the flickers. I've been, well, I like, okay, like, a while ago I was hearing something like falling around in there, but it was like, but I think it was just like the I think it was just like the noise, like the refrigerator and stuff like that. However, the last few days, I've been hearing like, and it wasn't like I heard something in my, and actually Toby, he was in there too. There it goes. Here he goes again. Something like fall. You know what I mean? I get up and go and look. You know, I'm thinking, what the hell just fell? You know, I have always gone and tried to debunk whatever I can. And I'm thinking like maybe one of the dishes fell out of because I have to hand wash my dishes. Like I think maybe one of these fell out of the tray or this or that, and so that's why I'm kind of like paying attention to what I get. You're welcome, Angie. And so Alicia, I'll go with this deck too. Would you have any questions in particular? What is going on, Miss Alicia? I feel like, okay, is there some stress or something? Like, okay, so my neck is always tight, but yes. Okay. Okay, I feel like this is telling you. That's funny. Okay. No, I know this is the now. The 2 disc is change. You're needing some change. Okay. I feel like this stress or this overwhelmed. May I just be there. I'm going to say it because this is who I am. Like when I do readings, I am not the one to sugarcoat shit, so I'm not that reader. And you need that one. And you can find those, but I'm not. Yeah, there's some things you need to change. Because I feel like there's even almost like, if it's not already depression is on the verge. Heavy feeling. And almost where I want to cry, but I can't. Like, and that's a really sucky place to be. I've been there. But you're so over just done, I think. And yeah, so the changes you need. The Hanged Man. It's all about balance. All about balance. So this is kind of, here we go with this meditation feeling again. As above, so below. Come on. There we go. Do some meditation. It will not hurt you. You really probably, I feel like you're needing this big time. I would also focus on the chakra meditations. Yeah. That imbalance there. Big time imbalance, okay? So start with chakra meditations. They're all over YouTube, and there's an amazing one. There's a one that I still use it. It's called you can type it in. It's a 7-minute chakra what's it called? Workup or something, or it kind of basically just kind of puts them all back in balance. But it's actually 8 minutes. That's what's funny about it. So you take the 7 minutes and you look for the 8-minute video, and they'll have they'll be doing the chanting a little bit, but it's mainly bells and the bowls. It's very and it kind of the sound frequencies will literally kind of they help work the different chakras and kind of put you back in where you flow, and all your chakras are kind of flowing in the right way to where they're not one's way out of balance, whereas the other one's almost like not working at all. One's overworking, so it's going to get you going better. That change, doing this meditation, I feel like the Emperor is the next card. And I feel like that is where you can be. And again, this is a good Emperor. This is that good feeling to where you take charge. You don't let people take advantage of you. You don't take you for granted. You literally cut out things that are not working, and you like it's honestly, if you go with this change, if you get this change and you actually do the steps to kind of work on it, it literally will lead things like kind of like you, and you kind of have that same feel. It's like things are really going to just start happening for you. It's a different, well, and even before that, honestly, you're going to feel so much better. You're not going to fucking care what comes, you know what I mean? It's going to be petty even. It's in self-empowerment is what this is. Yeah, this is a self-empowerment, inner strength. And I think you definitely need it. And you won't take bullshit quite so easily from others either. I feel like you'll tell people off, whereas I don't feel like you do. Like you might every once in a while, but I don't think you do enough, if that makes sense. So yeah. Hey, that's fun. Happy you're here too. So if that makes sense for you, yes. Anyways, I will probably. I am okay. I don't like saying on my Raven. Well, actually, I don't even. Maybe I can get Melvin to add my links to my my YouTube on here. But thank you much. I'm going to try to start doing even if it's a short videos. But I will probably do. I have a couple of ideas that I want to do for different energy readings because there's so like I'll probably do 4 different 5 sets, and it'll be one like kind of like choose the one. But it's going to be very different than you've like probably seen before. I'm just trying to iron all that out, and I'll probably be posting this. I'll try to start doing that once a week, as well as ideas and things that I know a lot of different people have kind of thrown out there that they would like to see. So if you have any ideas or something you would like to see, let me know, or topics you would like me to discuss. I think that sometimes I wouldn't say I get so used to spirits like dropping shit in my kitchen or whatnot that I don't like it's just I do it and I don't even realize that that some people enjoy that or like want to understand how to work with them better or just have cushions. So if it's anything like that, I'm really open to that as well. I could even, if you want to do like I have something that I will be doing live pretty soon. I just got to get my computer system set up for this program because it is quite interesting, and I want to work with it first because I don't know what doors I might be opening. That being said, so yeah, like I don't want to get my ass in trouble. Spiritual, like something weird happening, being attacked spiritually or something, and be like, I want to kind of work with this thing first before I really talk much more about it. But I'm excited about it, so keep an eye out for that. Oh, you know what? Can I hear you? Oh, he teases me. He likes to tease me.
They can hear me now. What's up?
Yeah, he likes to tease me about a certain well, let's just say this person is fucking fabulous. That she has so many titles that I have never it just blows me away. I'm so jealous. But no, so yeah, like if you have any anything in here, let me know. But yeah, you can always play it back. Health fine. There's some interesting readings. I don't know if you're air, water, earth, or fire, but well, actually, for once, air has got a lot going on. But
and I'll remember to split it into parts so you could just click on whatever and go there. I have to remember to do that. I keep forgetting.
Okay, so yeah, like he said, he and if anybody knows like the timestamps, that would be amazing too. Until then, where I start the next reading. But anyways, and I will probably be doing some live small readings here and there. I will try to remember to at least give a heads up. I've just been got so much going on lately that it's actually been insane. So, but it's a good kind of insane. I honestly probably work better under pressure, but I don't like being not busy. I think I'm a water sign. It gives me way too much time to think. So yeah, it's probably best I stay busy. So guys, yeah, I can do new educational for magic movies. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be fun. It's like, it's something that you know, especially, I don't think people realize it, especially like the further you get on, like the longer you've been doing magic, that, I remember, like, to me, at first, I remember the first time I did a jar spell. I was like, I just couldn't find because I wanted the right information, because I knew there were a lot of people out there that did the videos, and not all of them just sat well with me. And I think that you forget those things where it's like, things that are a lot, that's kind of like something that, I guess I don't think about often. First things first, it's like, that's one thing I would always suggest, is learn to trust your intuition. Like, so many people have a hard time doing it. And I get it. It is so weird, because it's like you're listening to the fucking voice in your head that you're your imagination. I get it. It is a hard thing to do. But if you start like journaling, the times that you do listen to your intuition versus the times that you don't, pay attention to what works out best. And you'll start being a little bit better about learning to trust it. I like to say trust your gut sometimes, because some people feel like that. I think to them it sounds better, to where it's not so woo-woo. And if that works, then okay, trust your gut. It's all the same shit at the end of the day. But yeah. So guys, I am going to let you go. I've got a couple of readings I've got to do for some lovely lovelies out there. And thank you guys for joining us. Congratulations, Melvin, on the 300. Let's, guys, share this out there. Let them know. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, because Unexplained's fun. They got some fun stuff going on. Always interesting topics. And I want to hear, I want to hear some more of his. I haven't heard like the really alien topics in quite a while, and that is kind of Melvin's forte. So kind of hit him up for that. I'm requesting it, but he don't want to listen to me. I'm requesting it, and that kind of makes me I'm a little bit sketchy on those, because they kind of scare me.
It's a little hard getting the alien folks to talk, but we'll see what we can do.
It's hard to get them to talk. Sometimes they don't talk. Just shut up. There are some that don't.
No, I'll.
But if any of you guys out there that haven't had any, or of anybody that would be a good fit with it, and the extraterrestrial experiences, yeah, like hit us up. Hit us up so that Melvin can, interested in some different types of intake. I would love to talk to more people in the magic community with those kind of experiences, to be quite honest. I think those would be very interesting conversations.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yay! Sorry. So excited. Anyway, guys, you have a great night, and thank you for joining us. Bye. Oh, and do the close. Do the close. Do your close. I love it. Because I can't remember it, and I always jumble it up.
This is your thing, though. This is Bonnie's monthly tarot. All right. Thank you guys for coming. We hope you enjoyed. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to follow Bonnie on social media and her channel. Those links can be found in the description below. And also be sure to follow Unexplained Possibilities on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram. Those links are also in the description below. Thank you all once again, and we will be seeing you next time. Bye, everybody.